Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to a brand new video where today I happen to come across a deck that is in the new meta of August of 2025, and I realized that this deck is actually super broken. So today I'll be showing you guys in a classic challenge. I'll be playing 3 games with it, show you guys how to use it if you guys haven't seen it before, and just show you guys this deck, and if you guys want to use it, you can. It does require 2 evolutions, but what deck doesn't nowadays? So if you're free to play, sorry for your loss. But if you're pay to win, I'll show you guys this incredible deck. And it's actually super good on offense. It's okay on defense, but enough of me yapping. Let me show you this deck. Alright, he gets a Berserker down. I was checking my recording, so I just kind of panicked. I don't really have to deal with that. Not gonna lie. I can just miner over here for chip damage since he likes the right tower. And he misses his skeletons. Alright. So the deck I'm about to show you, I missed my guards too. The deck I'm about to show you is a Lava Hound Spirit Empress deck. And this deck is actually very good on offense. I'm actually going to Spirit Empress right here to show you guys. Let's see if I can get a Lava Hound down. Whoa, okay, never mind. He just rockets that. I might just go for a little Skeleton Dragon, Valkyrie. I didn't know Valkyrie could miss. Should have gone for a miner sooner, but oh well. Only down 200 damage. But in single elixir, this deck is kind of okay at defense, and you really shouldn't go for any pushes in single elixir. This guy does predict me, and he does go for a wow. But yeah, I'm gonna just let that Berserker go. Spirit Empress should take care of that with no hits. There we go. And yeah, he's gonna rocket that. I'll go Skeleton Dragons. And then Miner. That Royal Delivery shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'll arrows this, so it doesn't cause any problems for me. And just like that, Lava Hound is on tower. I could just set up a guards. And the beauty of this deck is that in double elixir, in single elixir it is kind of mid, but in double elixir, you could just keep setting up pushes. I mean, this push is a 13 elixir push, so obviously it's not. Oh, I don't know if he was trying to predict my Spirit Empress, but that was a really bad rocket. We can actually just go for a Valkyrie right here, and he got to another rocket. All right, because you know the beauty of this deck, it's double elixir. I'm gonna just Spirit Empress this, and hope that he places something so I can go in with Lava Hound, and he does. It is kind of a bad matchup because Rocket does, take care of this. But at least he's not getting rocket damage on the tower. We are up a lot of damage. And this does consist of just building up a huge push and then just, trying to chip away with Miner and Spirit Empress. This deck does counter a lot of cards and a lot of decks. So that's why it's actually super broken. And I'll just Spirit Empress, Skeleton Dragons this time. Go in for another Miner. And the beauty of this is you could just spam Miners. I accidentally use that. And there we go. That's GG's. Maybe. Go in for a little arrows. And there you go. That's GG's. Alright, we are in our next game with Belloc. And he does go in for a nice emo. I will too. Give him a good luck. He goes for guards. I'll go for guards to defend. And the reason why this deck is super good is because of the Spirit Empress. It is actually super broken. I don't want to worry about those archers, so I'll just not worry about them. And get some arrows damage on the tower. I'll actually go for Skeleton Drags and Sap on this. So I want to prevent as much damage as possible. And it is okay. He has Elite Barbarians. Guards should take care of that. Elite Barbarians, I'm not going to lie, Elite Barbarians fell off. Like, I can't even lie. But yeah, the Spirit Empress is super broken still. It does 500 damage per hit. So it's, still super broken. And as I said, it's not a good idea to do a push in single elixir. But I will still do a push because... What the heck? Alright. Valkyrie will get crushed by that. And I don't want to worry about that. Okay, I should worry about that. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to Spirit Empress right here. And then just deal with whatever consequences happen. Everything should retarget on the Spirit Empress. and that's some nice damage. Not as much as the Elite Barbarians, but hey, we will get this damage back. We're only down like 1,800 damage. Light work for someone like me. You guys already know. I could just arrows that and go for our Skelly Dregs push as always. And this does have, whoa, what? All right, zap. Go for a late zap. Only 2 hits, and he does freeze the wrong thing. So that's gonna get all our damage back. Skelly Dregs are actually super good. They're not actually used as much as they should because of their low health. Yeah, he might try to mirror that. Not too sure. Just minor this, and that should be tower down. Okay. I'm gonna waste elixir so I could get a Ground Spirit Empress to tank for that tower. And now we just took his tower. There you go. That's what happens when you play E-Barb's Rage. Now just go for a little Valkyrie right here. And guards here. And that should take care of everything. As I said, the Evo Valkyrie is actually super, super good on defense. It's still super broken. And there you go. There's the good game. And yeah, this deck is actually super, super broken. And this deck, even though it may not look like it, it actually has a lot of counters. And what I mean by that, I don't mean like a lot of decks counter it. I think this dude's doing Lumberloon. I don't know why he would place that in the back. Okay, this is like some weird Lumberloon or something. Valkyrie should. Okay, I'll just Skelly Dregs that. Guards that. I have to zap to stop the dash. And there we go. We could just minor here. Might lose. Okay. Lose 1 guard, but that's alright. Still up in damage. But as I was saying, this deck does have a lot of counters. And what I mean by that is it does counter a lot of decks because of its good, like super solid defense. Even though it doesn't have a balloon or it doesn't have like a building, it's still super solid. As you saw, we took care of that Ram Rider without taking any damage. And yeah, there's just a lot of things. I'm actually go for... Oh, I did not see that cannon card. Okay, what is this deck? I think I've seen this deck before, but I don't remember it. So we could just go for a Valkyrie right here. For late guards. For that cannon cart. Zap all this. And that should take care of the Golden Knight with just like 2 hits, maybe. Maybe 3? 3. That's fine. We'll have to go for a Ground Spirit Empress here. Just because we did take care of the bats with zap. Should only get 1 hit. There we go. And I'm just going to minor. And as I said, you guys got to just start spamming minor. Even if he defends the minor, it's all about like what the minor is tanking for, right? Minor tank for that Spirit Empress, tank for that Lava Hound, and now we don't have to worry about a counter push because the cannon card's dead. And also, this deck does use Valkyrie a lot in its defenses, so you get to like cycle Evo Valkyrie like a lot. So you get that Evo buff as much as you can. I don't know if that makes sense. You guys know what I mean though. He does miss the fireball and only hit the guards, so the skeleton dragons. And I'm actually gonna Evo zap this. And it shouldn't even make it past his side. Maybe it will. That might get 1 hit. I'm gonna arrows this because they're super annoying. And 1 bat survived. All right. I'm gonna bats in the middle here. Take care of that. Whoa. I'm gonna miner here to take care of the tanking. And that's a very solid push. It doesn't even matter. Spirit Empress is still super broken. Take care of this. He's gonna, yeah, Ram Rider. Gonna have to Valkyrie here. And also Spirit Empress because of the rage. Should still be in the lead. And then go for a miner here. I'm not gonna Skeleton Dragons. I need that on defense. I'm gonna Skeleton Dragons in the back actually. And this deck does struggle a little bit against like heavy ground cards, as you see, because there's not many, ground units, especially defensive ground units. I have to Spirit Empress this. And also zap right now. Take care of that. That should take care of that too. Go for a minor Skeleton Dragons push. And the beauty of this is minor is actually still super broken. It has a lot of health, so it can do a lot of tanking, especially for that. Aw. He took care of that Skeleton Dragon. But still, the skeleton dragons still do a lot of damage, even though they don't have a lot of health. They still are super viable in the meta, and that should take care of everything. Go for a skeleton dragons push again, and you could just keep spamming down cards until it works. That's the beauty of this deck. Now he's gonna get a little happy with those buttons. I gotta arrows that, and go for another miner. And as you guys see, it might be getting a little annoying that I keep saying let's go for another miner, but miner's just like super well. And I have been going for miner in the same spot. I'm actually go for Spirit Empress. Oh wait. Okay. I'm gonna have to guards here and zap this. All right. And there we go. Took him all the way to overtime, but we did get the dub. Give him a good game. And yeah, that's this broken deck. And with that out of the way, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe down below. I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers. And yeah, comment down below if you guys are going to be using this deck. And if you do use it, let me know how down below how it worked for you. It works for me pretty well. I think it's super broken. As you saw, we did fight like really ground heavy deck in that last game with Ram Rider, Golden Knight, Cannon Cart, really like everything except for the bats was on the ground, and we only have 3 ground cards, and we still managed to take them down. It did take us all the way to overtime, but we still did it. So let me know down below how you guys feel about this deck, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.